Hello again, everyone, and thanks for joining us today. On behalf of the FCO team, it's been a sincere pleasure to have you with us all day. It has, from my perspective, been our most successful virtual conference to date. We sold out, 100 people registered. We got over the course of the day, over 70% of registrants attended. That's really good for a free virtual session. So I have to say, I am so pleased that you've all joined us here today for learning, networking, and sharing. I know I've been taking lots of notes throughout the course of the day. I'm sure that you have as well. We kicked things off with Deborah Bakhti talking about the importance of empathy and relationship building, and how when we operate from a place of empathy and seeking to understand and helping caregivers build the knowledge they need to succeed and to thrive in a long-term care setting, we can build really successful relationships. I absolutely loved what she said about being responsible for the energy you bring into a space. Caregiving is a hard job. Long-term care is a system in crisis, like the rest of our healthcare system. And there are certain things that are in our power to change, to control. Some things aren't. One of the things we can control is how we present ourselves, how we bring ourselves into the spaces we operate. And I think that's something that will definitely stick with me. And looking over my notes, Jen Cornell is such an inspiration in the long-term care sector for her work with Grey County and how they are really embodying, really walking the talk of their color it your way philosophy. And I think that the way that they've co-designed policies and approaches with caregivers is a testament to walking that journey, to actually putting your feet where your mouth are, so to speak, in the good way. So I think that's a testament to the ability of dedicated and passionate people to both work within the system, the constraints of the Fixing Long-Term Care Act, but to do it in a way that supports meaningful engagement with councils and with families. So fantastic as always. Bamboo Uluwatamu and Adriana San Giorgio from the city of Toronto. There was lots of, there was some chatter in the chat about their caregiver support program and seeking to understand how it complements family council work. So I do believe there's room in long-term care for a variety of different ways to support caregivers. Of course, my bias is towards Family Councils Ontario. But when homes can work with the Family Council to identify other ways to support caregivers, I think there's so much potential. There was expectation setting and learning and support in that initiative. So if your council or your home is looking for more ways to support caregivers, I think this is a great way to do it. Provide them with opportunities to learn and support each other. Sometimes that venting, that just being with your peers can be really powerful. And of course, it can support family council engagement and recruitment. Kathleen did a fantastic job working us through some of the intricacies of the Fixing Long-Term Care Act. It's not always easy to make legislation interesting, but she did a great job. All of the presentations were recorded live on November 14th, 2023, and we'll make everything available on our YouTube channel and slide decks as we have them, as we have permission to share. It has been such a pleasure to have all of you with us today. I am so glad that you enjoyed the format and were able to connect with us meaningfully. It's been a pleasure. And I, of course, have to, give another thanks to the amazing FCO team. Not only did Kathleen present a great session of her own, but she helped organize all of our speakers. and bring you such great content. I've got to say, Tae Young, who really is the person behind everything running so smoothly, has been an immense support for the team today. You may know him as the person who would have sent you our accessible or bilingual e-bulletin, and is now on the team in a new role, supporting our projects and events. So today's stellar presentation is due in large part to him. Leah, Leanne, Natasha, and Tiffany have all been hanging out in the chat, helping to make sure that your questions are answered and just to provide some welcoming words. And we couldn't do it without them. So on behalf of this small but mighty team, thank you so much for everyone who has been here with us today. Now, the last thing we're going to do is to do our second door prize. And I'm just going to, once again, which is a random draw, but I want to make sure that the person who we drew is still here. I'm just going to double check that. Okay, so our second winner is Cassandra Sharp. Cassandra, you are still here, which is wonderful. So Cassandra, you are going to get a box from Indigenous Box. It is a really cool Canadian company that has different boxes that bring together books, Indigenous foods, other materials. So it'll be if you don't already have some cool Indigenous made art or other items, maybe some bannock you can try for the first time. It's something that we'll arrange to get shipped to you. It's one way to practice reconciliation is to buy from Indigenous artisans and organizations. It's one way that FCO is, walking the talk and, supporting organizations that are doing meaningful work towards inclusion, equity, and justice. So we'll make sure that gets to you. Stay tuned for an email from us to collect your details. And to Heather, we will get your beautiful, super soft poncho shipped to you as well. Once again, from Positive Inception, another company that seeks to create a better world. I have no other words to convey just how appreciative I am that you spent your Tuesday with us for learning, networking, and support. On behalf of the FCO team, another huge thank you. Stay tuned for a follow-up email with links to recordings and other materials. Just give Leah some time so that they can pull everything together for you. Once again, I'm Sam Peck. My pronouns are she and her. I'm the Executive Director of Family Councils of Ontario. Thank you for joining us today. Be well, get in touch, and we look forward to hearing from you to support you in your family council work. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you soon.